Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream with special guest speedrunner 0218 with us.
Vitamin of the day.
Hello.
And where can they typically find you?
On YouTube, speedrunner0218. I'm not streaming right now, though.
Oh, so you gave up on Twitch, huh?
Oh, I'm on Twitch. I stream to Twitch as well.
Ah, I see.
It's actually helped get a few people over.
It just dawned on me that I forgot to connect to the controller. Give me a second. I don't know why you have to do that. You just go to the controller settings, and then that's like, controller works now.
I know, that always annoyed me. It's like I opened it, then close it, then boom, it works.
Yeah. Hey, Neek. Doing all right. Got it. Thanks for keeping it open, Neek. All right, start our timer. Okay, well, what's going on in Speed World?
I'm editing on the side right now.
How did you think December went this year for you?
Extremely successful.
Do you have...
I think throughout the whole month, my channel grew in size almost by 100 subs.
That is sweet.
It helped me get a lot of regulars, too.
How many people do you typically get on a stream these days?
I don't know. The last several Pokemon streams have been kind of quiet. Like, I think my last Sun and Moon stream had a max peak of 11 viewers. And then before that, it was like 14. During December, I was hitting the 20s. I think people just have less and less time because, you know, they're working again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think free time has anything to do with it?
Oh yeah, Scott. I asked Scott about it, why he thinks that January and February are very dead months, and he essentially said it's because people are going back to work, and like during Christmas break, people would be like at home, like just watching videos on the side or something. But if they're working, then not so much.
Brandon Maynard says that his sub count went up a lot too. What do you play, Brandon?
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Can we kick him if he says Fortnite? Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we're not really paying attention too much to the Pokemon because the first 4 battles are almost irrelevant. Like even with a random team of random Pokemon, the first 4 battles are so easy. Call of Duty Mobile. Interesting. I haven't played Call of Duty non-zombies since Call of Duty Ghosts or Black Ops 3, whichever one came out afterwards. But everyone's got their own passions. Sometimes you play some games to pay the bills, and sometimes you watch other people play the games that you like. Vulpix has... Doesn't Vulpix have Flamethrower? Ooh, Fire Blast. Okay.
Dude, this is Stadium 1. Of course they get all the good moves.
Well, the thing is, these Pokemon are level 15, so they probably were never going to give it Flamethrower.
True.
Like Arcanine, they gave it Ember, but they easily could have given it Fire Blast.
Who's gonna do the actually trade the Vulpix to Crystal and teach it Flamethrower, then trade it back? Could they have predicted this?
I mean, they could, yes. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know about Flamethrower, but, you know, I don't know how egg moves entirely work in Gen 2, but I imagine
they're egg moves.
Yeah, I know, but like the whole 1 versus 2 egg moves thing.
I think you can only get 2 egg moves if you can get 2 egg moves from the same dad at the same time. I know this is how it works in the newer games. I don't know about Gen 2, but I know the father can also pass down TM moves.
Yeah, I haven't tried anything like that manually. I do the
I
egg
don't know.
moves because I
Pokemon
know
breeding
you can.
isn't really much of a thing anymore. Like in Scarlet and Violet, in order to have eggs, you just have to set up one of those picnics and have like your party be like Ditto and something else, and you just wait a few minutes for an egg to show up in your picnic basket.
That's
But
easy.
but apparently egg moves don't function the same anymore because apparently Pokemon during a picnic can just teach each other egg moves even after they're born. I don't know how it works. I've never tried it.
That's crazy. You ever
I don't know.
notice?
I'm of the opinion that I think I don't think egg moves should be a thing anymore. Like I think a Pokemon should just have access to its moves, whether it was born with it or not. Like TMs, level up set tutors. I think that should be it. That's just my opinion.
Gotta have a little bit of reward for some effort put in.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm really having to make a decision here between a neutral dig and a super effective Ember, and the difference with Stab. Stab makes Ember 60 times 2, 120, versus Dig, which is 100.
Have you thought of the physical versus special split? Because Ivysaur
No.
has really good special.
I didn't, but usually the difference between 20 power, do we really think Ivysaur's special is 20% higher?
What now? Block the weak. Fireworks are flying.
I noticed that in a lot of calculations that due to the significant power difference, the special splits usually end up becoming irrelevant in the calculation because 20% is just a lot. It only makes a difference for Pokemon like Jinx or whatever that have such a low stat that it would make a difference.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. There it goes.
I don't think there is a single move that Bellsprout could learn that could deal 20 damage to an Arcanine.
What's next? The attack wasn't effective.
Bellsprout only learns like Mega Drain and like Acid, and then Solar Beam. I think really doesn't get a lot.
You're also forgetting Body Slam.
It does?
Victory Bell gets it.
I don't think Bellsprout gets Body Slam because I feel like I probably would have used it. Maybe.
Oh, it doesn't learn it.
Yeah, it doesn't have much of body. Much of a body.
Weeping Bell doesn't learn it. It's Victory Bell only.
I feel like Bellsprout, the vast majority of the run was actually just Growth, Mega Drain, or I actually think it was Swords Dance Acid. I think it gets both.
Speaking of Bellsprout, I look forward to the day when we have to play Mega Victory Bell.
That
Essentially, its speed stat remains the same. It gets a little bit of defenses, and its offensive stats go up 20 to 30 points. It goes from a physical attacker to a special attacker.
oh, that's good because most of its moves were special.
I guess all the grass I'm gonna look at its ZA moveset. I'm curious. Growth, Lunge, and Vine Whip, and then Sleep Powder at 13, Magical Leaf at 23, Poison Jab at 30, Sludge Wave at 40, Power Whip at 44, Leaf Storm at 48. Wow, even in ZA it gets hardly any TMs. Grass, Poison, and Normal.
Just another reason why I don't like grass Pokemon in general. Their movesets are just terrible. Their coverage is generally just terrible. I don't like grass Pokemon. They got a million
So yeah, if we
weaknesses.
if we were to backport this into ZA, our moveset for most of the game would just have to be like Poison Jab / Sludge Bomb, Return, Sleep Powder, and maybe Magical Leaf into Power Whip. Power Whip is essentially a grass type Fire Blast.
Huh.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Unfortunately, it's not anything like that Meowscarada move that remember always crit.
Down! That didn't take much.
I'd ask Snowy for help with that.
And there goes
That would be insane. Can you imagine a setup move in Gen 2 plus always critting?
What was that?
Can you imagine one single like Swords Dance plus an automatic crit?
Oh man. Imagine Swords Dance with an auto crit in Gen 1. From what I've heard, the reason crits don't ignore all your stat boosts and badge boosts is because it pulls the stat from your party, not from in battle. That's why when Ditto crits, it uses its old stats.
Well, that's good because Ditto really needs those crits.
Sure did.
They strike fighting poses. It's burrowed underground. Hypnosis. The move failed to click.
All right, this will probably do like
Cautious.
41 damage.
There's the attack. A savage hit.
Okay, 30 damage.
What now?
It is level 17.
A decent hit.
Hmm.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Later today, I gotta do a Pokemon Moon stream with Simipour, which is a water. It's a water type from the gen that doesn't exist. That gen had like elemental monkeys. I don't know if you saw my stream with
I've
the
heard
grass
that
and the
they're
fire one.
they're all very bad.
Yeah, they're not that good. Simisear was super bad in Sun and Moon. Just fire, like, they make fire types look great in Hoenn. That's how bad they are. But Simisage actually did pretty good because of Swords Dance. Oh, wait, no, it didn't get Swords Dance. It was Work Up, Seed Bomb, and I don't know. I think in general, I think it just did okay. Simipour, I think, is going to do great because it starts with the literal best water move in the game, Scald. Because Surf and Waterfall are unobtainable, so you may as well say it starts with the best water move in the game. Because it's true. I remember, I think you were
Scald's
watch.
the water
I
move
think
that
you were
burns.
watching.
Does that deal damage too?
Yes. It's an 80 power water move. I think you were watching with John when he was playing Cloyster, and he had no water move the entire game because it doesn't learn Scald.
I did. Well, I think I was on that stream with him. A lot of John's early streams were very painful to watch until we learned the whole friendship mechanic thing, or sorry, affection mechanic. Now a person like John can just get, 2 power friendships, and then no matter what, anybody is beatable.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
Hey, Kurt and Dan. Or Kurt and Don.
Remaining Pokemon count
Oh
is
my god,
3-1.
how
The battle has become one-sided.
Kurt and Ons? Oh well. There's definitely a way to read that. That is probably correct, and I'm not getting it.
The underground attack continues. What's next? Oh, the attack missed. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Well, there is
There it goes.
This is the last easy trainer. After this, we have to really do some thinking.
All right, so you're saying after this fight is when I should start paying attention to you.
Yeah. This next time might be a little bit easy because I have an Arcanine with Dig, but it still is not going to be a walk in the park. Normally, the electric Pokemon guy is quite difficult, but I do have 2 Pokemon with Dig. Sorry, I've got 2 Pokemon with Dig and 1 Pokemon with Earthquake. So maybe this guy won't be hard, but normally he's hard.
Shadow Stitch started doing random solo run streams. He's been doing them in Gen 5. And his last stream got on the algorithm pretty good. He had a peak viewership of over 50.
Whoa.
I know, that was insane. For January especially, that was incredible. His other streams were like a max of like 12, so I'm really surprised.
All right.
Geodude, Arcanine, Haunter.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking, but I'm trying to think of the order.
Geodude first.
Every time I throw out my rock ground type first, for some reason, okay, so like 80% of the time he starts with Porygon, so with Psychic. So I really need to have that in mind. So I'm thinking starting with Arcanine. Okay, Arcanine special is not that bad, but Dig will do solid damage against Porygon. And then Haunter will be there for just having solid special, as well as just being able to defeat Cloyster if needed. Kingler if needed. Unfortunately, it won't be able to do anything against Porygon, and then Geodude's there just to throw out against the electric types. Game Dev, I don't know why you would want to kill this team. This team is not going to make it very far. This team has basically 3 Pokemon on it. And one of them is deceptively bad. Like, Cloyster has good stats, and it has okay moves, but somehow is actually kind of bad.
Hey, Game Dev's a member on your thing now. I never thought I'd see the day.
I think he did that around Christmas.
He became a member of mine just to make me play Pokemon Moon with Porygon, which I have to do tomorrow. I'm hoping John shows up to the stream, because if not, I'm gonna have a really hard time routing that thing.
Oh, I just realized. Why did I not switch to Geodude?
Wasn't I the one who said lead with Geodude?
Well, I said 80% of the time he starts with Porygon, not 100.
Here's a Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Geodude. What now? Missed the target.
Are you guys scared of Raichu's Mega Body Slam?
What's next?
He didn't paralyze. That's crazy.
Earthquake.
I'm actually a little shocked he didn't swap out. Leads me to believe he might not have it. Actually have Kingler.
The next Pokemon is being pressed. Oh, it's Kingler.
Okay. Well, great matchup.
How will the type difference affect battle?
Anyone's like, what do you mean great matchup? Well, the matchup is actually Kingler versus Haunter, and Kingler's going to use Body Slam, so great matchup.
Face each other. The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball. Oh, it's Haunter.
Cheater. Oh, right, Bubble Beam. Never mind, it was the Geodude out there.
Good hit.
Oh, well. We didn't get speed dropped. I guess that's all that really matters.
The outcome. There's the attack.
I expected nothing less. You don't say, announcer. You don't say.
Oh, it's Magnemite. The remaining Pokemon.
All right, well,
The battle has become one-sided.
what does Magnemite have? Magnemite has Tackle, Thunderwave, Thunderbolt, Flash. All right, well, I think we can afford one Nightshade.
Each other down.
I'm gonna deafen myself for like a few minutes.
Okay.
Severe hit.
Interesting.
What's this? It didn't work. Fireworks are
I mean,
flying
it's
in
not
battle.
like you can't use Thunderbolt.
What now? A savage hit. Vigorous attack.
It's a good thing that Flash didn't hit.
And the
Oh my god, I got a crit. Oh, there goes our continue. Feels bad.
What will the next
Could not have
Pokemon
expected a
be?
crit. I mean, I knew we were going to win.
Now. Here's a Pokemon tree.
I knew we would live a regular Thunderbolt,
The
but
remaining Pokemon
not a
are
crit.
in 2-1. The
it actually
comeback
bothers me that the
remains
top spot, like in the up on the D-pad, is Mega Punch and not Earthquake. It feels like it should just be Earthquake. Ooh, they're trying to pull off some evasion strats on us.
Here it goes.
Yep,
Oh,
that makes sense.
but air. There's a big
On the bright side,
difference.
Magnemite does not have Sonic Boom, so we are going to hit
What
someday.
will it do? Yeah, it's
Unless
working.
we run out of Earthquakes first. And then we have the Arcanine, which is faster and has Dig. So regardless, even if we did miss all 10 Earthquakes and Geodude did somehow die, we'd be fine.
What's this? The state of change worked.
He's doing a good job, though. Really trying.
That's the weak spot. Oh, it's
I got 2 misses. I mean, that's more than he could have hoped for.
and there goes the battle.
All right, the last guy, before we get to the tough one, has basically just a Seadra. So we will keep Haunter to kill the Seadra, and the rest of the team will deal with the rest of the team. And we will not be swapping into Haunter for Seadra. We will just have a clean sweep into Seadra at some point. Now, we did learn that the Rhyhorn is a little bit more difficult than expected. So I think we'll probably take Cloyster for Rhyhorn. Let me double check. Rhyhorn does have Rock Slide, but I don't think that's going to be relevant. So we'll definitely be bringing Haunter and Cloyster. And, you know, I think Arcanine with just its load of stats is a good idea too. So Haunter, Cloyster, Arcanine, starting with Arcanine.
The field is thinning out. We're in
That's
for
all good,
round
game dev. That just means that we've got a good shot at actually winning. Not with this team, with the next one. This team's gonna go to the next trainer and then die. Basically, this team needs to get... No, I don't even know what it could do to beat the next trainer. Like, I guess if they threw out... They're obviously not going to bring Gyarados because we have got Haunter with Thunderbolt.
What now?
So they're going to bring Tentacruel. Tentacruel can't do the Wrap strat, and it can't do Toxic, so it'll have to use Surf on Haunter, but I have a feeling it'll two-shot Haunter. So unless Thunderbolt one-shots, which it won't, I'm going to need a crit.
Fireworks are flying
And even with a crit, I'm still not sure if I'll knock it out, because it is level 20. So I'm not sure I could possibly knock out the Tentacruel with this whole team. So we would need Gyarados. We need Gyarados to come out. I think we could outspeed a one-shot Gyarados.
staring each other
Then it
down.
comes down to Mr. Mime, which has Psychic. It's not inaccurate. So we would, once again, need Psychics. Or we would need,
Issued an
actually,
error.
well, it's probably faster than Haunter. I'm not actually, I don't know what's faster, Haunter or Mr. Mime. They're both at like that 95-ish range, so they're both level 15, so it will go down to speed stat at that point. But again, it's going to basically go down to crits to beat the Mr. Mime. And then after the Mr. Mime, we would kind of need, like, you know, Meowth. Arcanine would be fine, but his Arcanine will probably end up being better than my Arcanine just because that's just, for some reason, how they like to do things in this game.
The trainer hasn't issued an order.
But basically, it just goes down to Haunter luck, and we have continues, so it's not out of the realm of possibility if he brings Gyarados. But if he brings Tentacruel, we just lose. We have no Pokemon that have a shot at beating the Tentacruel.
What'll it do? Good hit.
I'm actually a little shocked this Wigglytuff is
That's amazing.
tanking these hits from Arcanine this much. I mean, it is a 100 power day. I could have sworn Wigglytuff didn't have... Oh, Reflect is up? Oh, I guess wasn't paying attention. Okay, well, if I had known Reflect is up, I would have switched to Ember. And the only reason why I would switch to Ember is because that means Dig is down to 50 power and Ember will be at 60 power.
There, it's a hit.
I do think Wigglytuff's special is higher than its defense, though, so that might actually make up for it,
Start flying in this heated
the
match.
difference.
What now? Nailed the
Crit.
weak spot. Oh,
We'll
is
take
it
that.
down and out? What will
I'm
the
also
next
trying to think what even
Pokemon
beats the
be?
Dugong on this team. I don't really have anything that beats the Dugong either.
Zebra.
Like, I have
How will the type difference affect that?
nothing. I mean, Dugong, I guess, is another Pokemon that would die to, like, to Thunderbolt, but, like, by the time we get to the third Pokemon, that Haunter is as good as gone. So,
Right, that's sir.
basically, we would need Haunter to solo the whole team.
Fireworks are
It's
flying
capable
in
of doing it if it gets enough crits, but not entirely sure it can.
What's that? Good hit.
Now, there is a Hail Mary with the Haunter because I think it has self-destruct. So,
There it goes.
in theory, you could, let's say, knock out the Gyarados, then get a little bit lucky with the Mr. Mime, get, like, let's say, one crit and one non-crit, if you outspeed, of course.
The next
And
Pokemon
then
is
when the
being
Dugong comes out, you throw out a Hail Mary self-destruct. That could happen.
The combatants face each other.
Let me just go ahead and check Mr. Mime versus
Oh, it's Haunter. The
Haunter
Pokemon
speed.
are entirely different
Pokemon, Mr. Mime. All right, and then Pokemon Haunter.
They're staring
All right,
each other
so Haunter's got 95. Mr. Mime's got 90. Perfect. Perfect. So what I'm hearing is if the opponent picks Gyarados, we have a chance. It involves a crit on Mr. Mime and a non one-shot by Psychic, but Psychic will one-shot. So basically, we're going to have to get a crit.
Pokemon left in reserve.
A crit on Mr. Mime. And it is level 15, so there is a chance a crit could knock it out. I don't know what the chances are that it would knock it out, but it's my last Pokemon.
The remaining Pokemon
Oyster? Okay, we're good.
2-1.
My best move here is probably Confuse Ray, because Cloyster's going to knock it out with Clamp.
They go into battle post.
The Confuse Ray might buy me a turn or two if Clamp misses.
It's confused. Earthquake. Perfect day. Oh,
That was expected.
actually cast aside. Both combatants are down to their last Pokemon.
I would use Ice Beam, but the Rhyhorn is level 20. So I think we just have to take our shot with Clamp.
Pokemon aside now.
Don't like Clamp, but it is,
Coming right down to the wire.
it's the necessary evil.
What now?
Perfect.
Smack the weak spot. It can't make a move. The attack is still continuing.
Based on that damage, though,
Oh, is it down
Ice Beam might have knocked it out.
And there goes
I think Clamp's power is 30, so with Stab it's 45. We almost knocked it out. Multiply the 45 times 4. That's 90, 180. Oh, no. Hold on. Ice Beam, 90 to 135 times 2. No, Ice Beam would have knocked it out, yeah. Because we're talking 180 power versus 270 power. Sorry, 290 power. 145 times 2. Man, Rhyhorn sucks. On defense. Or, well, on special. Okay, well. Oh, wait, hold on. What? Maybe Cloyster's clamp is actually 35 power. So it would have been 70 times 4, which would have been 140, 280.
All right, I'm back.
280 versus 290. Okay, maybe Ice Beam might have not knocked out Rhyhorn.
Did you lose?
No, I won, but I was trying to do the math. Like, I decided to risk it with Clamp instead of using Ice Beam on Rhyhorn. And Clamp did... What's Clamp's power?
35.
Oh, it is 35. Okay. So it would have been a effective power of 280 with Clamp and an effective power of 290 with Ice Beam. And I'm not sure that 10 power would have done 9 more damage. So the Rhyhorn would have lived at like 2, 3, 4 HP. So the Clamp was the right decision. All right. Well, anyways, we tried to like figure out how this team could beat this team. And unfortunately, it basically goes down to, can Haunter defeat Gyarados and then get a crit on Mr. Mime? Now,
Crit on Mr. Mime with what?
Thunderbolt. It's not gonna.
Okay.
It's not gonna knock it out. Basically, it would sacrifice itself for the crit.
Are we allowed to look up movesets?
Yeah, we're at 66 resets, so we're beyond the point of not cheating. But yeah, so I mean, this team is obviously... Now, the problem is she starts with Mr. Mime like 75% of the time. And if Mr. Mime is first, I don't exactly know which one I want to go with.
Hey, apparently on Bulbapedia, when you go to Pika Cup, it tells you all the run tools you're allowed to use. It even tells you where you can find the Pokemon at level 15 and how to get it.
Why don't you go to the Backport channel, scroll up to January 8th, and tell me if I already knew that.
Why would I look? What?
I posted the website you're looking at.
Ah. Yeah, it says here, in order to get a low-level Muck, catch a low-level Golduck, then trade it for Rhydon at the lab in yellow, then trade the Rhydon for a Kangaskhan at the lab in Japanese blue, then trade the Kangaskhan for a Muck in the Cinnabar lab in yellow.
It gets crazier because everything you just said is funny, but you also got to remember, you actually not only have to do 3 trades, you have to do 3 trades between the games, too. So it takes 6 trades to get a Muck. Or 5. 5. You start in yellow and end in yellow.
Oh, for Gyarados, apparently you can fish them at level 15 in yellow.
That's nice. I guess since they only have tackle, it's not that big a deal. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with Arcanine and Haunter. The last Pokemon, I don't really think it matters which one it is. Who do I think can beat anything on this team?
Who do I think could beat anything? What?
Sorry. Is there anything on this team that can beat anything on his team? That's not Haunter and Arcanine. Can any of the other 4 beat anything?
Oh, okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, Cloyster could beat Meowth.
Okay, well, I'm not counting
Geodude
Meowth
could beat
because,
Meowth.
well, I think most of them
Arcanine
could
has Dig, though.
Yeah. I was thinking like Geodude could technically beat Arcanine, but no, not really, because the Arcanine's gonna be faster and it's gonna use Dig, and unfortunately Earthquake doesn't knock things out underground.
I mean, do you know if she'll bring out Meowth?
No, no. I've only seen Meowth on her team once ever, so the likelihood
Dude,
is
just bring out Cloyster. Like,
stupidly low.
it's your only other fully evolved Pokemon.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Cloyster's never defeated anything on her team. I don't even think Cloyster's ever even gotten a third.
I mean, what does Slowpoke
of
have?
the. I know. I'm not making an argument against Cloyster. I'm just saying that I've used like 6 or 7 Cloysters, and Cloyster's unfortunately never done more than a third of the damage to anything. Because the other thing is Cloyster's slower than Arcanine, so even the one matchup it's good against is still not good.
All right, just pick Slowpoke then. Does it have Psychic?
Yeah,
Does it have Amnesia? No, just Psychic.
but what would I use it against?
Tentacruel?
That's cute. That's cute that you think that's gonna work. Tentacruel will just 2-shot Slowpoke with Surf.
You can use Flash.
Oh,
Or just use Clamp on Tentacruel. I don't know. That thing is really high special,
It's-
though.
Well, it's the fastest Pokemon in the game, so it's not like it's gonna trap it and clamp either. I understand that Tentacruel is not the fastest Pokemon in the game, but a level 20 Tentacruel is faster than level 15 anything. Yeah, I mean, I guess
Let's
we'll
go,
just go
man. Let's
Cloyster.
go.
I think Cloyster probably just has the highest upside because it can trap Dugong and Meowth and Clamp.
No one wants to lose having come this far.
Nice.
All right, which one's got
Hey,
better?
what does
better
your
stats?
Arcanine have?
Mine has lower stats. That's actually a good thing because that means it's gonna dig first.
Yeah, and the HP DV is decided by your other stats, so low HP means bad stats. Nice.
Burrowed underground.
Oh, this is good. This is real good.
Wait. She's gonna pull a Giovanni and use a guard spec underground.
They're both being cautious.
There's no items in
died.
battle.
I've died to him in Red and Blue one time because of that.
One time?
'Cause I was using
I've
Dig
died
against
like
his
a
Dove Trio.
dozen times.
How's that?
No, specifically to guard spec underground while I was using Dig,
Flying in this battle.
because it messed up the timing. He's gonna dig again, you know it.
Poses.
Definitely.
Dude, this is awesome.
I did in all of my
The underground attack
like
continues.
I did like the whole Mr. Strange, you know, trying to think of all of the possible outcomes, and this is not an outcome I thought of.
Savage attack. Miss the target.
What are the 9 million possibilities I didn't think of?
Super effective. Oh, is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be?
I mostly just threw Arcanine out for Mr. Mime. Oh my god, it is Gyarados. Yes.
This one
Okay.
looks
All right, just in
formidable.
case Thunderbolt does not one-shot, I want to get at least a hit in.
Wait,
What?
since Gyarados has a good chance of killing you anyway, do you think it's worth using a double team
They're staring each other
and just
down.
spamming Bite?
I'm telling you
Try
right
and do
now,
some chip
there's
damage?
Gyarados has lived enough Thunderbolts and Thunders in my life to not doubt that it will live against the Haunter. So I want to deal chip damage on the off chance Gyarados
Okay.
does live. Because it's not stab Thunderbolt, it's just regular.
Combatants face each other.
Oh, it's faster too. Nice.
What now?
I mean, Gyarados isn't that fast.
Ride that sir.
Bye, Arcanine. I hope your bite was not in vain.
Oh, it was casually cast
If Gyarados and Arcanine were the same level, that would not have killed it.
Which Pokemon is
Agreed.
coming out?
All right, Haunter. You need to solo. You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh,
The sad part is, Game Dev is still here
Pokemon
for another
of
6
entirely
minutes.
different type.
He might witness this victory. Oh, it's faster than Haunter? Interesting.
That's gonna kill you.
No!
Double kill you.
No!
Dude, you were dead anyway.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
Why would you do this? Throw the Arcanine versus Arcanine matchup if you were just gonna give the Gyarados a crit.
Dude, you were gonna die anyway.
I know, but the next time it might use Tentacruel. This was my only chance.
Pokemon against two
Thunderbolt had a shot.
now. The 10th battle continues.
Crit, 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 crit.
I don't even care anymore. Cloyster can't beat Gyarados and another Pokemon.
How many more continues do you have?
3?
And there goes the battle.
All right, we'll pick the same team in the same order to hopefully get the same result. Oh, the last Pokemon was Mr. Mime. Okay, there was still no guarantee we were gonna win, but just in case that Thunderbolt did one-shot Gyarados, we might have done. No, actually, that Cloyster might have still have defeated. Or sorry, Mr. Mime still might have defeated Cloyster, but hey, put a good foot forward. All right, same team, same order. Arcanine, Haunter, Cloyster.
This is it, the semifinals. No one wants to lose, having come this far.
Damn it. What is Gyarados' speed?
How am I supposed to know that?
Is it
Well, I mean,
really
what was
faster
your
than
what was
Arcanine?
your what was your Haunter's speed? Can't you see your
95.
stats right now? The
95.
Haunter had 95. What did the Arcanine's speed?
Arcanine has 95,
So they're the same speed then.
and then Pokemon Gyarados.
Dude, that's not going to be accurate. I'm sure. Aren't you looking at a list of
And
rentals?
Gyarados has 81 speed. I mean, well, obviously we have to compare it to a level 20 Gyarados, but it's 81 versus 95.
Dude, we don't know the DVs
What I don't
or anything
understand
like
is
that.
if Arcanine truly does have 95 speed, and Haunter has 91 speed or 5 speed, they both have the same speed. Yet Arcanine outsped the Gyarados, and Haunter didn't.
Are you sure you're even looking? What website are you looking at?
Trainer,
Pokemon DB. The only reason
You don't
I do
have
that.
a link for it.
The only reason I look at Pokemon DB is the only one.
Dude, why would you? Don't look at base stats, dude. That doesn't matter for this.
Well, I'm not gonna. This isn't
That's
Stadium
not
2. I
accurate at
can't
all.
just see the stats. And
this is a
I can look at a list of the rental stats.
also, I think it might be speed tied because Gyarados outsped the Arcanine that time.
This is a fight between two
All right, the Haunter has 37 speed.
Oh my God, the Hunter
Arcanine has
outsped.
37
Yeah.
speed.
Where are you seeing that?
Cerebi.
Oh my God. So that if the Gyarados lived at 8, that means the bite I did on the last one was enough.
So how did Haunter outspeed this time, but not last time?
Ty, you just said they're both 37.
I was comparing Arcanine and Haunter.
Yeah, the Haunter also has 95 base speed.
I don't give a crap about base speed, dude.
Well, okay, I understand that, but unless they change the DVs,
bringing
most
that up.
likely Haunter and Gyarados or and Arcanine probably have the same speed stat.
I mean, I see here the rental Gyarados in this is 33 speed, but that's the rental. So they're probably very close to each other. So it's pretty much a tie. I mean, we saw it. It was a tie.
Wow. Just insult to injury.
The Cloyster has 30 speed.
Oh, that team was definitely beatable.
I'm gonna finish editing.
All right, let's see what the Haunter versus the Arcanine speed is. I think they're probably the same. All right, Arcanine 37, Haunter 37, and the opponent's Gyarados must also have 37 because it's a speed tie. All right, well, I think the best chance of victory is if we get that Arcanine versus Arcanine starting matchup. So I'm still going to go with Arcanine versus Arcanine because best chance of winning. Last time I did Cloyster, or sorry, Haunter then Cloyster. This time I'm going to do Cloyster then Haunter. See if that makes a difference.
This is it, the semifinals. No one wants to lose having come this far.
Okay, so maybe I did do Cloyster then Haunter. You know, I did consider setting up double teams here, but the problem is I'd only be able to set up one double team because the opponent's Arcanine is faster.
The target. How's that? That's the weak spot. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Wonder if that gives me the best chance at winning, though. Especially since there's no chance the Arcanine, no guarantee the Arcanine will outspeed the Gyarados. So, this in the biz is what you call risking it to... Oh, actually, it is a free. It's a free double team, because if you think about it, if I get hit by Dig, what's the difference between getting one shot by Gyarados' Surf and being hit by one Dig and then being one shot by Gyarados' Surf? It's a free double team.
The trainer hasn't issued an order.
I can afford a free attack or getting hit by a Dig. Unless it gets a crit, of course, but you know, it is what it is if it crits.
Neither one is conceding an inch. Combatants face each other.
Miss.
Savage attack. Perfect day.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It's
Fine.
concentrating on its stating. What a furious battle.
Every time it does that, I think it's swapping out. All right, we got two double teams. Now, I don't remember how much damage Bite did to Gyarados, but, you know, fingers crossed, it does more than 8.
There it goes. Oh, the attack missed. How's that? That one hurt.
Crit.
Oh, is it down and
Well,
out?
if we can get this matchup again, I think I'll probably set up the full 6 double teams next time.
Pokemon be?
If I can, of course.
Oh, it's
Dugong. Interesting.
It has to make up for lost ground. How will the affect
Well, I mean, Bite is neutral. Or sorry, Ember is neutral. Dig is neutral, I think. So I think Dig's probably the best move.
They're staring each
They
other
should
down.
outspeed.
It's burrowed underground again.
In fact, if the opponent has
What now?
um
Oops, that's a miss.
if the opponent has Gyarados,
The crowd
we could be in good shape.
building over this hot battle. What's next? A decent hit.
Little bit less than I expected, but we'll see if this Ice Beam hits or not. See if the double teams are worth it.
What's this? There, it's a hit. It
Well,
finally takes
now
it
the whole
down.
double team was useless.
Which
I don't know how
Pokemon
much
is
Ice Beam
coming
would have
out?
done, but it definitely would not have knocked us out. And I don't think Thunderbolt's gonna knock it out here, but I gotta do it anyways.
Oh, it's Haunter. This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon. What'll it do? Super effective.
Yeah, I didn't think so. battle, man. This game finds the way to cheat. Every battle. So first of all, there was that one time in the very first battle where, you know, the Gyarados, you know, outsped me. You know, that's, I'll take it. It's 50-50 speed tie. It is what it is. And then I get the freeze on this one. Come on, man. Every battle, man, the game finds a way. The game's like, he's in good shape. We need to screw this over. Oh, and then there's a whole 2 double team thing. So, I mean, technically, this Dugong had a 50% chance to hit, and the Arcanine had a 50% chance to hit the Arcanine. Or, well, no, the Arcanine had a 66% chance of hitting. But regardless, like, I had opportunities, and the game was like, no, I'm going to hit them all, and then, you know, also freeze you. Crazy. And now I have to use Supersonic on whatever the Pokemon is after Dugong. I'm pretty sure Cloyster is faster than Dugong, so I'm just gonna go for Clamp. Hopefully get it Clamp locked. What? Is Cloyster not fast? I thought Cloyster was like deceptively fast. I mean, Dugong is like 85 speed. Not that it matters. Whether it's Tentacruel or Gyarados, Gyarados has Thunder, which does not care what our HP is currently at. Okay, it is Gyarados. Now, the problem here is that we need a Thunder miss, followed by a Supersonic hit. Then we needed to basically hit himself or miss Thunder every single turn as I whittle him down with Aurora Beam. And then when he gets down to like 35, I'll take a shot at Hyper Beam. That's the only outcome of victory. All starts with this Thunder miss.
Oh boy, I just glanced over.
No, you missed it, man. You missed it. We had this game in the bag. This game was freaking won right here, assuming Haunter outsped the Gyarados battle. But then, the Dugong got a freeze on the very first try. Dugong froze the Haunter with Ice Beam. I'm so mad.
You got 2 continues left, and you haven't even made it to the Fissure.
I've never made it to the Fissure.
You're gonna... Can I tell you what's on the Fissure's team?
I can see what on the Fissure's team. This team is harder.
Oh. He has a Dragonair with Dragon Rage.
So I realized that in the Arcanine matchup, I actually don't want to use the whole dig thing. So, Arcanine dies to Surf, whether I'm at full HP or I'm at half HP. So the strat here is actually use double team. So that way when I get to the Gyarados won't hit me.
True.
I can afford 1 dig here. And because I'm slower, I actually can choose the terms. Once I get hit, then I just immediately stop double teaming.
They go into battle poses.
I'm really getting annoyed though. It keeps hitting first time. So far, I've used 3 double teams and it has resulted in 0 misses.
So dig now?
Yeah.
I wonder if they changed how double team works in this game.
They did. It's Gen 2 accuracy, evasion. It's not Broco evasion, unfortunately.
Hey, double team worked.
Shut up. Oh, it didn't.
How can it miss if you were both underground? Wouldn't you have had to pass each other?
I mean, clearly mine zigged and his zagged.
Did that crit matter?
Yeah, yes, it did. All right, well, we lost this one. We got 2 double teams. That is all we could hope for.
The best.
Miss. Can you just like miss one time, opponent? Like, make me feel like my double teams matter.
2 double teams is equivalent to 1 red and blue double team.
They strike fighting poses.
All good. All good, John.
We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon aside. Neither Pokemon.
Hey John, are you going to be able to join my Sun and Moon stream today? I'll be doing Simipour. Tomorrow at this same time, I'm doing Porygon. I hope you can at least show up for Porygon, because I feel like I might need your help with routing that.
What now?
So a critical hit still would not have knocked it out. I did suspect that. So the right answer was actually Confuse Ray. Well, we only got one more continue after this, so
There it goes.
now we know.
Have you ever died to any of the first 6?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The electric guy I've lost to a bunch of times, and I think I've lost to the fire guy once. I think my team didn't have any water moves or ground moves when I lost.
Hmm.
It's 1 Pokemon
I had to beat him with the likes of like Charmeleon and whatnot.
Battle continues. Now. What's that? A minor hit.
Okay, I'm not waiting this out. Not while taking 2 damage a turn.
Both Pokemon appear equally fit.
Ah, Dugong was the last Pokemon. If that, well, I guess it didn't matter. If I had used Confuse Ray and it hit itself, and I got a Thunderbolt crit followed by another Confuse Ray hit itself, maybe I could have won. But regardless, that's a lot of luck. It's pretty much just this last. I mean, like, the whole league is basically this last. I also want to point out to everyone that Cloyster is still not done even 1/3 damage to anything yet on this team.
Gotcha.
Cloyster obviously knocked out that Rhyhorn. That doesn't count.
Hey John, I was going to do the planning when the stream started. I was going to do that Porygon stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. I was going to do it on stream. If you want to help out, just join the chat. I'm sure other chatters will help out.
Please miss just one time. For me? Yay!
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that one old... I don't know if this is an older episode or a newer one. And by newer one, I mean like 2008. But do you ever remember a SpongeBob episode where Mr. Krabs installed a crane claw machine in the
Yeah.
Krusty Krab and Squidward was wasting all his money?
It sounds
I
very
remember
familiar.
when he kept losing. Yeah, when he kept losing, he was like, "Oh, please let me win one time."
How's that? Super effective.
I said 7, John, not 7:30. But if that's when you're able to show up, then okay.
Heated battle rages
You'll miss like 30 minutes of routing, but okay.
I guess 4 double teams was just... Swift!
What now? A decent hit.
This is an outcome I did
Uh-oh.
not predict.
It's burrowed underground.
Well, shit, the website does say have Swift on its moveset. This is
Was
not,
it?
this is not a feature I predicted. This is gonna hit, isn't it?
This
It will. These are heat-seeking stars.
What will that
this reminds me of that one time in the Stadium 2 Elite 4. We were planning to like paralyze somebody or put something to sleep, but we didn't know it had that berry,
How will the type
and we're like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Yeah. These are heat-seeking stars. I love how they just decided to fix some things and not fix others.
Honestly, I thought Swift was perfect just hitting through anything.
I
Like
I agree.
heat-seeking stars.
I agree. But
Make Swift the only move that does it. Make it special.
it just shrugged off
that was a crit. 5 damage.
affects the outcome.
Are you using clamp?
Yeah.
Oh, it's no
Oh.
switch. Does
That's
that mean
fine.
you're gonna
I'm
use
just
clamp
gonna
on the
keep
opponent?
clamping. Oh, right. The clamp. cancels, right?
How will the
Oh, right.
Pokemon fight? They
I mean,
strike fighting
Dugong just has Surf, or oh, it's news. It's gonna paralyze.
good
Oh,
hit.
I was like, why else would you use it?
It's annoying that Dugong actually outspeeds me.
Weak spot.
Hey, that crit did 6 damage.
The attack is still continuing. There, it's a hit.
Dugong, man.
Both Pokemon appear equally fit.
Dugong better Dugong.
Do I really want to wait this out?
Honestly, I think. Oh, I mean, you're still clamping, aren't you? Oh, not anymore.
Probably.
Do you think? I don't think Hyper Beam would kill from here.
No, no.
But I feel like
Hyper
you
Beam's gonna
gotta-
do like 25, 26 damage.
I think you should keep clamping.
The attack still going on.
So, anyways, I started clamping.
A decent hit.
Anyways, I gave him the clamps.
Both combatants still have plenty
What
of gas
the?
left.
What did the guy from Futurama say? Fear the clamps, or something like that.
Give him the clamps.
Effective.
The mob
Will it do?
guy.
Didn't do
Yeah.
much damage. Both Pokemon ready for war.
I'm happy Futurama will just basically never die.
I liked the original seasons. I tried to watch the Hulu reboot, but I don't know why. The first couple episodes were pretty underwhelming.
They go into
I mean,
battle poses.
what did you expect?
Here it comes.
I don't know. I expected it to get better.
Oh, the attack is
I mean, most of the episodes seem like normal Futurama episodes to me.
I think that's why I was a little upset, because
That
it was
you
a big
wanted
deal
them to
that
go
they were
in a
coming
new
back.
direction.
I was expecting like something to be different, like the fact they were bringing it back after 12 years or however long it was.
Oh, it attacked itself. What's that? Good hit. Both
For being a
Pokemon
neutral
appear
move, I
equally fit.
expected that to do a lot more. Okay, well, you know what? If the Gyarados hits itself and I use Hyper Beam, there's a chance.
They're staring each other down. It shook off
No
its
longer confused.
confusion.
Well, F me.
How's that?
Oh, crit. I just want everyone to know that this Gyarados, I'm pretty sure is crit 3 out of 4 Thunders.
There's a difference in
It's
the
also
number of
managed
Makes
to
sense.
Pokemon.
hit 4 out of 5 Thunders.
Did you expect any different?
Okay, maybe
Oh, it's
maybe I
fire.
could just outspeed here.
There's only one
I will definitely
Pokemon
knock out the
that can-
Gyarados if I outspeed.
The battle
Then
has become
that it's
one
Dugong and Arcanine. Of course it.
Try that, sir.
Why can't I win the speed tie, man? What? Oh my. Every time, man. Every time.
Hey Steve, do I need to get another GIF of what you just did?
This game cheats so much, man. It's the Gyarados got a surf last time on Haunter. Then the Dugong got a freeze on Haunter, and then the Gyarados got another crit surf on Haunter. Why can't Haunter live?
Have you seen its defenses?
Why? No. I mean, why can't Haunter catch a break? Why does everything have to get a crit or a freeze? Why can't it just have a normal attack hit it?
I think it knows game dev is here and wants to save him money.
Ugh. Crazy. Why can't we have nice things? I think Haunter is now officially underrated. I think Haunter actually can almost beat the last on his own. Haunter just needs a little bit of help. Arcanine was a little bit of help because it could beat the other Arcanine, but it really needs like I really need like both a Haunter and a Kadabra. All right. For the first time today, we will be getting a new team. I believe you cannot get a Chansey, but let's just see what kind of shenanigans you could do to get a Chansey. Kanto Safari Zone Yellow version. Actually, it is in the game. Okay, well, I guess I can get a Chansey. Not know that. Weepin' Bell. I think Weepin' Bell is level 18, I believe you can get, but let's just double check. Weepin' Bell. Actually, it says level 21. And it is not a rental. So, no Weepin' Bell.
All right, I'm gonna deafen myself just to put in the music for my video, and then I'll export it. Then I can pay attention.
Iterant. I think we'll have to take a look at Ghastly's moveset again to see if that if Ghastly's playable or not. I vaguely recall Ghastly being playable, but I'm not entirely sure. All right, you cannot get an EV under level 20. Ooh, we got a Kadabra. All right. Now we got a team. Well, I mean, we have one member of a team. Okay, Geodude. Hey, that helps us get past the electric guy if we choose to keep him. And Squirtle. Okay, well, I think we're going to take a look at the movesets on some of these Pokemon before we do our reroll. All right, so Chansey. Genuinely, I'm very curious to see Chansey's moveset. Thunderbolt, Bubble Beam. Okay. 40 special, that's very good too. Okay. You know what? Chansey's a keeper. Unfortunately, Chansey will not be able to survive the likes of, well, everything except for Mr. Mime, but you know what? Chansey could beat a Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime has Metronome, Barrier, Psychic, Seismic Toss. So Chansey could definitely beat Mr. Mime if we, get, let's say, Thunderbolt Paralyze or like Bubble Beam Speed Drop or something. Although, to be fair, I think I would probably just spam Thunderbolt. But Gyarados has Double Edge and Tentacruel has Wrap. So I'm fairly confident Chansey could not beat them. But in theory, Tentacruel could miss Wrap. And remember, I can swap out on Wrap. So if Tentacruel does hit Wrap, it's swap into a water type. So Chansey could work out. Not on Gyarados, but could work out. Regardless, Chansey, solid Pokemon. Don't want to throw it against any physical attackers. All right. Let's take a look at Ghastly. Psychic, Explosion, Nightshade. 33 speed. That's a little low. Psychic. Well, unfortunately, it's not really faster than anything on the last's team. But Explosion. Well, it's not going to outspeed the Mr. Mime, so it will die to Psychic. The Arcanine will use Dig, so the Arcanine will outspeed and use Dig, therefore my Explosion will not hit, and it will die if I do just wait a turn. Dugong will outspeed, but probably not be able to knock out Ghastly in one hit. So realistically, Ghastly probably is not really going to be able to beat anything on the opponent's team. The opponent just kind of has better Pokemon speed related, but you know what? We'll take it. Ghastly's a solid Pokemon for the rest of the matchups all the way up to her. And then Kadabra obviously is a keeper no matter what. Got Psychic, really all you need, with 45 special and 40 speed. Also has Double Team, which I don't know if you guys remember, but there was that one time where we did the whole setup Double Team on Mr. Mime thing, and we did in fact beat Tentacruel based on misses one time. The odds of that happening again are tremendously low, but you know what? The odds are never zero when you have Double Team. And you know what? I do not think that the electric trainer is going to be a problem, so I think we will not keep Geodude. All right, I do not believe you can get an Aerodactyl that low, but let's just double check. Aerodactyl level 30. Charmeleon. If I recall, Charmeleon is not super playable, but it does have Swords Dance. Dragonair. I do not think that is possible to get a Dragonair, but let's just double check. You can fish one up in yellow version Safari Zone, but for some reason they decided not to give it a rental, even though you can do it without trading. That's unfortunate. Golem. You get a Graveler at level 26, so there's absolutely no way you can get a Golem. Weezing. I think Weezing's like level 35, so I don't think there's a way to get a Weezing. Let's double check. It was exactly level 35. It does say you can get one in Burn Tower and Crystal version at level 16, though. So, if you trade it from Gen 2 to Gen 1. Tentacruel. Yes. I believe you can, in fact, get a Tentacruel. Let's just double check. Tentacruel level 15 on route. Oh, that's Tentacool. Tentacruel yellow version, route 20. And it is a rental. Sweet. Gladly take that. And Drowsy. Actually, I think we've done work with Drowsy. I don't think Drowsy was useless, but we'll see. Solid team. Wouldn't call it the best team, but is definitely one of those ragtag team of underrated Pokemon. All right, Charmeleon. I mean, the stats are okay. All of them are upper 20s. It's just that the hardest trainer has Mr. Mime with Psychic and Water types. So not exactly the greatest for Charmeleon. My Tentacruel is obviously not going to be as good as his Tentacruel, or her Tentacruel. Oh God, mine. Oh my. That is.
What sort of team do we have?
That is not a moveset. Ooh, that is. Ooh. That is.
It's all right. We have Tentacruel at home. Tentacruel at home.
Right.
Wow, this is a good team. Chansey, Ghastly, Charmeleon, Kadabra, Tentacruel, Drowsy. Wow.
Yeah, I would call it a ragtag team. I wouldn't necessarily call it good.
What do you mean? You got
Chansey,
Chansey, Ghastly, and Kadabra.
Ghastly, unfortunately, not as fast as you think. And it only has Psychic. Does not have Thunderbolt. And I don't
What
know
does
if you know
Chansey
this,
have?
Ghastly is actually not Psychic type.
Chansey got
Thunderbolt and Bubble Beam.
I mean, that's pretty good.
It is, if you get the right matchup. But the thing is, Chansey on the difficult team can only beat Mr. Mime. And quite frankly, I'm still not entirely convinced it can beat Mr. Mime mano a mano. I still think it might need like a special, like a paralyze. All right, well, I don't think we need to narrate most of these battles. Kadabra is just going to clean up. So back to how is our day? Did I just throw a Drowsy? Oops. Oops.
Oh no. Oh no, you're weak to bug moves.
Oh no.
You're supposed to say what bug moves.
Oh no, I picked the wrong Pokemon. I suddenly made it a little bit more difficult.
That's clearly wrong.
Stop doing that.
What now? It fell asleep again.
I mean, what is Butterfree really gonna do to Drowsy?
Fast asleep. Falling asleep.
Put you to sleep. That's
I mean,
what.
it has probably confusion. Tackle? Okay, yeah.
What's that? Good hit.
I'm not even gonna bother to scroll up to even see the moveset. I'll just take whatever happens.
Sparks are flying in this battle. What's this? A decent hit. It woke up. Neither one is conceding an inch.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but we're getting actually a little bit close to my first non-Pokemon game on the channel. Resident Evil's gonna come out next month, unless of course.
I thought Resident Evil already came out. Like, wasn't there like a remake you were playing?
Well, yeah, but a new game for the channel. The Resident Evil Requiem.
Oh, so you're gonna stream it?
Yeah, from beginning to end. Now I'm gonna make my first playthrough on hard. The hardest difficulty available.
Here's the thing. Are you the kind of guy when you start a new playthrough of a game and it gives you like a beginner or advanced difficulty, do you always select advanced difficulty on your first playthrough?
You have to ask what age. You have to ask at what age I am for this question.
When you were under 18?
When I was under 18, I picked easy no matter what game it was, no matter how many times I had played it.
What about now?
Now I play everything on the hardest difficulty humanly possible.
That makes sense to me.
The difference is when I was a kid, I could just play the game over and over and over again on easy. As an adult, I generally only do like 1 to 2 playthroughs on any new game, so got to make that one playthrough last as long as possible. Also, I'm just way smarter now. Just like when I was a kid, it's like,
you sure about that?
yes. Well,
I'm just kidding.
As a kid, it was like a run and gun mentality. You pick everything up, you use everything, you just kind of just go through the game, go through the motions very quickly. As an adult, I genuinely think about how I do everything. I think about how do I use buffs. I think how do I conserve on ammo. I think how do I like use manual, like in Resident Evil games, how do I use my knife to conserve ammo. I try and think of the routing I want to play. So I'm just way better, and even on the harder difficulties, I'm just too good. Like even on the newest Resident Evil Village, not newest, but newest mainstream game, Resident Evil Village, I played that game on the hardest difficulty at the very beginning, and I still beat it. I don't want to say like easily, but I definitely beat it relatively easy. And the funny thing is, that game, I learned that you're supposed to play the game on medium. Then on New Game Plus, you take all of your new stuff or all of your old stuff, so that way you have a massive advantage on New Game Plus. Oh, I see what I did. Ghastly and Cadaver and Hunter are like right next to each other. So you take your stuff from medium and then you play on hard, and then you take your stuff from hard and then you play on expert. And the reason why you do this is because on hard mode, they add in extra like mini bosses like everywhere. So if you backtrack at all during your playthrough, you'll just be met by a mini boss. So it's like you kind of have to do everything right the first time, because if you go back, you're probably gonna lose more than you're gonna gain. So I made it a lot harder on myself by playing on the hardest difficulty first. Also, there were a few bosses where I was like really crunching on ammo. I remember there was one boss I actually ran out of ammo, and I had to like get like 30 deaths or whatever knifing a boss to death. Ironically though, on like my 4th or 5th playthrough, I knifed that boss to death in general without ammo when I had ammo, because apparently that Resident Evil Village has an achievement for beat the game using only 3 handgun bullets or less. And you're thinking, but why 3? Because you have to use 3 bullets throughout the whole game to pick up items. So they give you absolutely no leeway. Basically, it's knife only. Little to say, the reason why that was my like 5th or 6th game fourth, fifth, or sixth time through the game is because I used the first like 3, 4, 5 playthroughs just accumulating an entire bag of healing items. Like my whole bag was just healing items. For the knife only playthrough. But yeah, I really like Resident Evil games. They're some of my favorites overall.
The upcoming battles look promising. We're into round
Not sure how much chat will agree, but at this point, it's more about me having fun than chat.
Whoa.
to battle poses.
Get wrecked.
Here's the first move.
Plus,
The savage
it'll be actually very interesting having a chat because chat might be able to be like, you missed an item, which is something.
Chat would have to know, like, the game you're playing, though. Like, do you
Well,
think your
it'd be
audience
new
knows
to
that?
everybody, so they wouldn't know.
Oh, right. It's a new game, right. I thought you
Right.
were... I keep thinking you were going to play one of the older ones.
A psychic blast. That's a good hit.
I just don't like streaming, like, first-time playthroughs of a brand new game because there's always the chance some rando comes along and just spoils it out of the blue. I know it's a thing on Twitch.
That reminds me, I keep forgetting to pre-order the game. I'm just like the kind of guy who doesn't really pre-order anything. But I really probably should, considering I know for a fact I'm going to play it. No matter how bad or good the game is, I'm still going to play it. Alright, I think I'm probably just going to go one seismic toss and then swap out to Chansey.
Combatants face each other. What's next?
Oh, wow. The Slowpoke has strength.
What's this? Severe hit. This matchup has become one-sided.
I didn't really think about the team. I just kind of stuck in the 3 strongest Pokemon. Huh.
They're staring each other down.
Can Drowsy win with just Psychic? That seems unlikely.
The trainer hasn't issued an order.
Okay, Slowpoke has Confusion, Strength, and Flash. So Strength's gonna knock out Chansey. So I mean,
What's the matter,
yeah, I'm just gonna not get the continue. Maybe I get a special drop
And the weak spot.
or a crit. That works too.
Oh!
Crazy, absolutely ludicrous. I just want everyone to know that Psychic crit did so much more than double Seismic Toss that I probably should just use Psychic to begin with.
The remaining Pokemon count is
All right, well, Wartortle
the
has
battle has become one-sided.
Tackle, so I don't care about that. We'll throw in Chansey.
They go into battle poses. Here's a Pokemon chain.
Oh,
Oh, it's Chansey.
oh, thank you. Get it.
What now?
I mean,
Its speed
This-
is down.
like if it's gonna
Will
set you
this
back.
Pokemon swap
You can
change
wait.
the flow of battle?
Okay.
They strike fighting poses. What's next? There, it's a hit.
I mean, have you ever tried Google Voice?
What's this?
Google Voice is free.
Super effective.
Yeah, you did.
There's a big difference in HP.
Gotcha. Yeah, then that's probably not an option. I remember in high school I used Google Voice the whole time.
Right, Thunderbolt. Perfect hit. Oh, is it down and out? And there goes the battle.
You think you're gonna be able to get somebody with like a big vehicle to transfer the mattress? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it will definitely fit in my car. Yeah, I'm streaming for the next 30 minutes to 1 hour. So okay. I looked at the Tentacruel and I saw that it didn't have a water move, and I was like, man, that's so much of a bummer. Like, even if Tentacruel just had Bubble Beam, that would have been a massive improvement.
So was that your
New
was
roommate?
that your
Yes.
roommate?
She paid $200, which is
What did she pay you $200 for?
oh the rest of January.
Oh, because she moved halfway through the month or something?
Yeah. There's a word for it in accounting. You'd think I know it off the top of my head, but I'm
First
drawing a
in last
blank.
month?
No. It's
In
it's
advance?
when you do something halfway through, or like you start.
Down payment?
No. It's. I want to say it's amortized, but it's not amortized.
What the hell is that word?
Well, amortized is a little differently. Amortized is like when you got a 12-month thing, like let's say insurance. All right, you got 12 months of insurance. All right, let's say you go through 6.5 months. Every single 1 month, you amortize the insurance. Now, what amortized means is you pay it all, obviously all up front, but you mark it in your books every single month. So at 6.5 months, let's say you cancel your insurance. All right, you've amortized 6 months of insurance. Now you're going to amortize half a month, but then the last 7.5 months, you're going to get a refund. So it's basically it's like doing things piece by piece, but that's not the right word.
I understand what you mean.
There's a different word for clearing something up to actual. It's used in insurance all the time, but I can't remember what it's called. Lead with Tentacruel? Why would I lead with Tentacruel, John? Is it just because I resist like all of the opponent's moves? Because the Growlithe does not have dig, the Charmeleon does not have dig, Sandshrew does not have dig, Vulpix does not have dig. Oh my god. Okay, really the only difficult Pokemon is Ninetales and Drowsy. The other 4 are free. Jesus. Well, I don't think he's gonna start with Drowsy, so I guess we could start with Tentacruel. But like, do you really want to play a game where we're using Wrap like just the whole time? Like, it's just gonna be so slow. Toxic. I mean, I guess we could do Toxic Wrap. That's fine. All right, so be it. All right, so Tentacruel, Chansey, Kadabra. You put Charmeleon on the team, John? Do you not understand that Kadabra exists? Kadabra can like one-shot anything with Psychic. Come on. If you get a crit. Of course, it's Drowsy up front. All right, well, if Drowsy's up front, then I'm going to change to Chansey. Yeah, Drowsy only has Pound.
Oh, and a rough Pokemon change. Oh, it's Chansey.
All right, we had a wheel too. Back when I used to work in airplane insurance, there was this wheel. Whenever somebody started a coverage, 12-month coverage, but they started in the middle of the year, which was like all the time, we would pull out this wheel and it would tell us if we swapped the whole, of the wheel, there's like a little point thing, and you spin the wheel, it would tell you exactly what the percentage of the year that's been done already was.
They go into battle poses.
Man, I just can't remember the word.
What now? What the weak?
Yep, no shocker there. Congrats.
Falling asleep is going to make this a one-sided fight.
I mean, the announcer's not wrong. Will be one side. That's unfortunate.
What's next? There, it's a hit.
It got a 10% confused.
Neither one is conceding an inch. What's this? A decent hit. What'll it do? The move
Unfortunate,
failed to
but
click.
I am still confused.
There's a big difference in HP.
All right, have fun with your thing. My stream starts in 14 minutes. I want to give myself time to eat something.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Uh-huh.
Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be?
Okay, well, I don't think anything's gonna be hard at this point. I think it's almost a guarantee that the Ninetales is on the team.
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Leer. All right, the Charmeleon's best move against me is Scratch. My Charmeleon's actually better than their Charmeleon.
What's next? Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. What a furious battle. What's this? Yeah!
Joke's on you. My defense was already so low, your Leer didn't even do anything. You were gonna do that much damage regardless.
That would hurt. Oh! It's down! There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Lola! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
All right, so there's one more hard battle after this. Since we don't have the Geodude anymore, the electric type trainer is not exactly going to be that easy anymore, especially since the Raichu has Body Slam.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
We could beat the Porygon. The Porygon doesn't have a physical move. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I was looking at the next Pokemon. Yeah, I probably should have swapped just for the extra continue. Oh well.
The next Pokemon is being pressed. They strike fighting poses. Oh, it's Kadabra.
My bad.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The combatants are making sparks fly. A psychic blast. Harsh blow. Oh, is it down and out? And there goes the
All right.
battle.
All right, so electric Pokemon trainer. What should I do? I think I might start with Kadabra just because it's good against everything but Raichu. And then Ghastly is probably going to be pretty solid against everything but Raichu. Especially since the Kingler actually can't hit it with Body Slam. The only problem is Porygon, obviously. So we're not going to really want to consider that. But yeah, Chansey's very solid too because Chansey's just... So my Pokemon have a real problem with the Raichu. Chansey's not good against Raichu, Kadabra's not good against Raichu, and Ghastly's probably okay against one Thunderbolt. So that's fine. I think we could still manage to win, especially since Kadabra will most likely outspeed and do massive damage to everything. Porygon, despite using Psychic, is not an actual Psychic type, so Kadabra will be very solid. Oh, hello, Orin Yum. Hey Steve, checked if there were any stadium players and found you. How am I doing? We are doing a rental randomizer, although we have already completed the gym leader castle doing randomizers. We've already completed all of the cups, Pokeball to master. All of those videos are on my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, the Twitch does not last very long as far as the videos. Oh, so unfortunate. That did.
Fireworks.
Honestly, I expected that to do more than half, so that actually kind of sucks. Huh. I may have made the wrong Pokemon choice.
They're staring each other down.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I kind of went all in on the starting with Porygon because he typically starts with Porygon.
Body slam. There, it's a hit. Oh, is it down and out?
But yeah, so we've already done all of the cups. This is the absolute last cup on Stadium. We've already completed Stadium 2 Gym Leader Castle as well, the rentals. So we've made pretty significant progress on all of the cups.
They strike
This is
twice.
basically our last one, and then we're going to Stadium 2 and going to be completing those cups. And then we'll complete all of them using random Pokemon. Okay, now the question is, can I beat the rest of the Pokemon with Chansey? I can probably beat the rest of the Pokemon except for Kingler with Chansey. So with that said, I think I might go with Explosion here. Just because I think Chansey has a shot.
The trainer hasn't issued an
Because
order.
we're not going to get a second attack in. So I don't think Psychic's going to knock out Raichu. Therefore, Explosions are really... Oh. All right, well, you could not
One hit.
prepare for the crit.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
That's all right. We'll put a Pokemon on the team that...
There's only one
We don't actually have a Pokemon on the team for Raichu. Realistically, I mean, Tentacruel is fine, but Tentacruel is probably not going to outspeed a level 18 Raichu. Counter? I could do counter.
They're staring each other down.
Not too many opportunities you get to use counter.
There's the attack. A savage hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, Raichu's physical is actually higher than its special, so
Awesome counter.
that hurt a lot.
Oh, it's down. Which Pokemon is coming out?
Actually, we might actually just pick the same team, but just start with Chansey,
Oh, it's
because that counter would have knocked it out from full HP.
one Pokemon against two now.
Well,
Making sparks fly.
you know, this is a stupid question, but just check the type chart real quick. Electric does in fact resist electric. Okay, so you know, Bubble Beam is going to be better in this case.
They're staring each other down. They go into battle posing. Good hit.
It did a third. Ah, Thunder Wave. All right, well,
It's paralyzed. Neither one is conceding an inch.
now we can't even beat Kingler, which is unfortunate, because even if we do manage to beat this Magnemite, we're probably not going to beat whatever's after.
There it goes. Yeah, it's a hit. It's paralyzed on the spot. The intense
All right.
battle continues.
Fine, it's not like we're going to win anyways. But yeah, Orin Yum, if you like Pokemon Stadium content, I would recommend checking out my YouTube channel with the exact same name. All of my previous videos are on it. I've got Stadium 1 Gym Leader Castle, Stadium 2 Gym Leader Castle, and Stadium 1 cups. Now, the rental rules change a little bit depending on the difficulty. I do add in the whole re-roll once the challenge starts getting to the point where, like, I need new content. We mostly implemented it for Stadium 2. That Stadium 2 run was rough. Lance, man. Lance is an absolute nightmare.
We're in the last half of the
It
tournament.
required some of the most lucky
Begin
things you've
round
ever
five.
seen happen in your entire life to beat Lance. All right, counter. Basically, Electro getting every single crit under the sun, and Furt getting an Ice Punch freeze. Ridiculous stuff. Could not make it up.
Awesome counter. Major damage. Taken down on the word go. This is a wild one from the
All right, well, now that the Raichu's done, I'm pretty sure no matter what happens,
Oh, it's Kingler.
I can probably just clean up with Kadabra.
How will the type difference
I'm not entirely sure if I can knock out Kingler in one hit, but I'm fairly confident I can.
Bumblebee?
I'm genuinely shocked, though, that Kingler did not use Body Slam. It would have absolutely 100% knocked us out with Body Slam.
What now? Whoa, looks like a
I'm
bad Pokemon.
fairly confident, though, that Kadabra would have knocked it out with Psychic, but there's still no guarantee. I mean, you just saw that Kingler live Thunderbolt from Chansey.
Body slam. That's a good hit. Oh, is it down and out?
And Chansey's special is no
The
joke
next
either.
Pokemon is being prepped. They go into battle poses. Oh, it's Kadabra. This is a
Anybody
fight
ever
between
notice
two
how the
different types of
Kadabra line,
Pokemon.
every evolution gets more spoons? I think it might be my most favorite part about
Yeah.
the Abra line is the spoon count. A lot of people don't realize it until they really think about it.
One Pokemon
Abra has no
left in
spoons.
turn.
Kadabra has 1 spoon. Alakazam has 2 spoons. And Mega Alakazam's got like 5 spoons.
The remaining Pokemon stock is
It's hilarious.
The tense battle continues. What's
Also, look at the comical size of how big that spoon is. I'm sorry, but there is no spoon there is no spoon that is that big. This spoon was clearly custom made for Kadabra. That spoon's like, what, 2 feet tall? I don't know about you, but I got a spoon right here, and it is certainly no 2 feet tall. Clearly, it's like how in like Harry Potter they got a wand. That spoon was custom made. Let's see. All right, Seadra does have Swift and Double Edge, so Chansey's not exactly going to be the best against Seadra, but I do think it could live 1 hit. Seadra's not exactly the greatest physical attacker. After that, it basically goes down to what can kill Rhyhorn. Interesting. Okay, well, Tentacruel and Chansey could both kill Rhyhorn. So I guess it's Kadabra, Tentacruel, Chansey.
The field is thinning out. We're into round
Starting with Kadabra, of course. Igglytuff. Unfortunately, this Wigglytuff does have Stab, Mega Kick.
Here's the first move.
So I would actually favor the Wigglytuff in this matchup,
Taken
but we did get a
down
crit,
on the
so,
word go.
you know, tomato, tomato, we'll take it.
We might be in for
That crit
a
did matter,
one-sided
but
affair.
it did have a 25% chance of missing Mega Kick. Also,
Oh, it's Rhyhorn.
Wigglytuff's special is not exactly that good, so, you know, there's always the chance that it was just
How will the type
not going to knock us out anyways.
Now. What now?
I'm not expecting to knock this out. This is level 20 Rhyhorn.
Severe hit.
Yeah, didn't think so. And I expect this to knock us out.
Earthquake. Major damage.
Yeah.
Down. The level disadvantage
That makes perfect sense.
What will the next Pokemon be?
I'm not fully confident Chansey's faster than Rhyhorn. I know that Rhyhorn's only got like 35 speed, but Chansey's also got like 35, 40, 45 speed. It's like it's real close. And that Rhyhorn's level 45, or sorry, level 20. So I'm fairly confident that Rhyhorn's probably faster than Chansey. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw out Tentacruel. Basically, I guarantee Mega Drain will knock it out. Interesting. Okay, well, our move choice is still the right move choice. In fact, Seadra's not really going to do much. I mean, the announcer says that, but it is two water Pokemon who do not have super effective moves. Now, you're thinking Mega Drain, that is super effective. Yes, it is super effective. However, its power is so low, that just makes it a normal move. Or like a normally just regularly effective move.
What'll it do? A decent hit. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Mega Drain having 40 powers. Stupid. Mega Drain should have 60 and Giga Drain should have like 90. That would make more sense to me. Especially since Vine Whip is already 40 power. So like Mega Drain and Vine Whip kind of being in the same game and learned by a lot of the same Pokemon is just kind of stupid. Plus, there really isn't like a 60 power grass move. Like there's Razor Leaf and Vine Whip and Absorb, and those all do not have like 60 power. There are not a lot of grass moves in Gen 1. Solar Beam with 120, but nobody would dare use Solar Beam. All right, we're really gonna have to think of this one through. Unfortunately, this team is probably not nearly as good as the last team. We'll start with Kadabra, you know, hoping for that Mr. Mime matchup. Unfortunately, the rest of the team, not super duper good. You're thinking, but Chansey. Yes. But, oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. Chansey is here for the Mr. Mime matchup. So, you know, probably throw it out for Mr. Mime. If we're expecting a Mr. Mime, then if we think Chansey can beat Mr. Mime, we should throw it out for Mr. Mime. Now, I did like the idea of setting up all my double teams on Mr. Mime, but you know, that's a different strategy for a different battle. So start with Chansey, go with Kadabra. After that, it's a little bit of a toss-up on what we should do. The question really goes down to what do we think is going to one-shot, and I think there's a good chance that Tentacruel probably won't one-shot Ghastly, so I might be able to get like a self-destruct on Ghastly, especially since the Tentacruel doesn't have another choice but to use Surf. It can't use Toxic and it can't use Wrap, so Ghastly, it might work out. There's also a chance that Ghastly just gets one shot. They are level 20. Tentacruel is level 20, Gyarados level 20, so they both have Surf. So, but we're assuming Chansey can beat Mr. Mime. We're just going to assume Ghastly can beat Gyarados or Tentacruel, or at least do enough damage where hopefully Kadabra can get one attack in and knock it out. And then Kadabra's just going to have to beat something. I don't think it can beat Arcanine, but Arcanine's going to use Dig, so I will probably get a chance to at least use one double team before that and just have to hope it misses. So this is a high chance of losing, but with Chansey, Ghastly, and Kadabra, assuming everything goes the way I want it to go, there is a chance of winning. Oops. All right, so Chansey, Ghastly, Kadabra. I'd love to throw out some of the other ones, but unfortunately they just won't do anything. All right, well, that is not the matchup we wanted to see. All right. So counter's not going to work, right? Like, if it uses Wrap, counter's not going to go off because it's just going to be stuck in Wrap. So there really is no other choice but to use Thunderbolt. And we did mention that if we get hit by Wrap, we can swap out. Question is, what do we swap out into?
They go into
Good
battle
question.
poses. Here's the first move.
Unfortunately, this Tentacruel's wrap accuracy, it's supposed to be 85, but it's like
Make a move.
95.
Are flying in this battle.
I think we wanted to go with Ghastly. Just let's try and get this Tentacruel out of the way. It's gonna use Surf. We know it's gonna use Surf. We got a clean switch, so I don't have to worry about getting hit by Surf. Chansey still got basically all of its HP, so you know that works out.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Announcer, it could. It could.
They strike fighting poses.
I gotta live this.
Sir.
Did not crit. Lived. All right, well, let's see.
Harsh blow. Wow.
That's it.
Going down. The next Pokemon
That's
is
terrible. Imagine how much Haunter's self-destruct would have done if that's how much explosion does. Jeez. Not gonna lie, that was a major bummer. I wholeheartedly expected that to do more. Now the question here is Kadabra. I think they're both gonna get hit by Wrap, so really I'm just gonna swap back forth until one of the Wraps misses. One of the Wraps has to miss. Now the Tentacruel will use Surf when it detects that it's gonna knock you out, so you can't do the whole forever switching, but it just needs to miss one time. Just one. And I think Kadabra has the chance of knocking it out from here, whereas I'm not entirely sure if Chansey can do. Oh my god, does it see a one shot? No crit? Okay. Okay, so it really only need one wrap. Possibly two. That wasn't good though. That was very bad. But there are 2 level 15 Pokemon after this, so anything in theory could happen. Would not call Mr. Mime our best matchup. Yeah, there's no point in swapping out, so just go Psychic and pray. Obviously, both at level 15 Kadabra should outspeed. Critical hit, yes. Okay. Okay. That gives me more hope that Chansey can somehow win from here. Even if I got in a special drop, I'm fairly confident that still would not have, that would have knocked us out. I'm hoping that this Thunderbolt does at least 11 damage.
It's one Pokemon against 2 now. The 10th battle continues. Combatants face each other.
I wonder
There's the attack.
if I should have considered going Bubble Beam and then Thunderbolt, just for the chance of the speed drop. Because I think this is going to do more than 11.
Good hit.
No? Okay. Well, no, Bubble Beam is probably the wrong choice.
Battle.
The difference in power probably would have resulted in less than half.
Vigorous attack.
No special drop. That's all we could have hoped for. On the bright side, we have confirmed that Chansey can in fact beat Mr. Mime if you do not get a special drop. Good news.
Going down. Both combatants are down to their last Pokemon. Oh, it's Arcana.
Okay.
There's just
As
one
we've established,
Pokemon aside
Arcanine is going to use Dig.
now. The battle is coming right down.
I am probably going to outspeed. So, oh no, sorry. I was thinking I was still Kadabra. Never mind. I'm going to die. I can't do anything to stop my death.
The trainer
Unfortunate.
has issued an order.
It's a good try.
Fighting poses. It's burrowed underground.
But, you know, we learned some good things. I did learn that I probably should have considered using Chansey, but in the end it wouldn't have mattered because if I had done the swap back and forth between Chansey and Kadabra for Wrap, it would have used Surf. So not really sure how we're gonna do things differently this time. It started with Tentacruel last time. No, it didn't. It started with yeah, it did. It started with Tentacruel. I wanted it to start with Mr. Mime. Our team's not going to change. I'm still probably going to go Chansey. Followed by Tentacruel. No. Wait, yes. Okay, hold on. I need to see if Tentacruel is faster than Mr. Mime. 100 speed to Mr. Mime's 95, I believe. So Tentacruel at level 15 versus Mr. Mime at level 15 should be faster. So in theory, we could wrap block Mr. Mime. In theory. So it'll be Chansey, followed by Tentacruel, followed by Kadabra. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me, and we've learned that Arcanine is also 95 speed, so we can wrap lock Arcanine. Really, we could wrap lock any of the level 15s with Tentacruel, so I guess that gives us high probability of winning, versus Ghastly did nothing.
This is it, the semifinals. No one wants to lose, having come this far.
Okay, well, you know, we didn't want to see that, but it will use wrap, so get a shot.
Now, here's the first move. A decent hit.
I just realized without the Ghastly explosion,
Fireworks are
not entirely sure how we're gonna beat this Tentacruel. Guess I use my own Tentacruel and try and Supersonic, so that way it does wrap. It tries to fight confusion and wrap. Because obviously I'm not gonna knock it out with wrap. Really, my attacks do nothing to Tentacruel. But if I do Supersonic and it misses its wrap, then at least there's a chance that something happens, that my Kadabra or my Chansey could do something. Oh my, it's just going for the throat.
The attack wasn't effective. Supersonic. The move failed to click. Neither one is conceding.
Oh, gotta love that 55% accuracy. Okay, sure. Oh, critical hit, fantastic.
It can't make a move. What a furious battle.
That was some weird
They strike
event.
poses. The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball. How will the swapped Pokemon fight?
You gotta miss at some point.
What's this?
So far, I believe this Pokemon is 5 for 5 on today's wraps. Very unfortunate.
Can't make a move. The intense battle continues. Oh, there's going to be a change of Pokemon. change the flow of battle?
Interesting.
What'll it do? It didn't do much damage. What now? It didn't work. Fireworks are flying in this
All right.
battle.
I guess the next attempt is all I got.
Right, that's sir. Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, is it down and out? What will the next
At this point, there's really not much I can do. Even if it does miss his wrap, like Chansey even critting won't do much. I really have to get the paralysis. That's the best I could hope for.
They go into battle poses. What's next? And the weak spot.
Not only does it not miss, it crits. That's funny.
The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. Here's a Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Kadabra.
Well, even if Kadabra got a psychic crit, it would still not knock out Tentacruel. So we're gonna just have the Chansey tank the surf.
Another Pokemon chain. How's that? A decent hit. How will this swap affect the outcome?
Based on that damage, it might use surf again.
Savage attack.
It's a range though.
There, it's a hit.
Okay, well, it got the range.
Down.
All right, well,
The
this team,
difference in the number of reserve
I don't remember how many
Pokemon.
more continues I have left, but this team is pretty dead.
We're down to the last Pokemon.
Unfortunately, we had a shot with those
There's only
supersonics.
one Pokemon against 3.
Um,
The battle has become one-sided.
and you know, plenty of chances that Wrap could have missed. Not one thing went in our favor.
Major damage. What now? Classic game.
Interesting. So a crit would knock it out. Interesting.
Back and forth.
I know it's weak to it, and everyone's like, well, it's a Kadabra. Of course, it's going to do a lot of damage. You also got to remember it's level 15 versus level 20.
Good hit. Oh, is it down and out?
I think we have one continue left.
Battle.
We're still going to go with the same team. We're just going to have to hope for better luck. Interestingly enough, Arcanine is one of the harder Pokemon for our team to face because our Pokemon do not have defense, and Tentacruel is actually weak to dig. So basically, if I miss a single wrap on Arcanine, I lose against Arcanine. All right, well, we're not going to change anything. Chansey, Kadabra, Tentacruel. We're going to change the order, see if that makes any difference. By order, I meant of the last two Pokemon. For some reason, the AI cares. Okay, okay, okay. As long as we don't get a special drop, this is a good matchup. Matchup we wanted. I think we established that we do, was it 3 more damage than 11, so it was 14. We do 14 damage. 14, 28, 42. Oh, we 3-shot it exactly. The question is, are the ranges going to be in our favor or not?
They go into battle poses. Here's the first move. A decent hit.
Okay, he's going to 5-shot us, so if we 3-shot it and it 5-shots us and it goes first, that's 4 shots, so we should be at 20 HP, assuming we don't get any special drops.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Oh, and we did 1 more damage this time, so we did 15 instead of 14, so that's good. That's very good. We're definitely going to 3-shot.
What now?
Unbelievable. 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 You insulted us so hard. Not only did it get the special drop, which, I mean, I expect to get hit by a special drop. I mean, it's like a 33% chance. But a crit and a special drop? Come on, man. Come on, this game cheats, man. Cheats so hard. All right, well, if I had not been hit by a special drop, this would have knocked it out. No crit, of course, no crit. That makes perfect sense. Kadabra should outspeed Mr. Mime and knock it out from here, though. Hopefully. If it didn't get that crit, even with the special drop, I think we still would have won.
They strike fighting poses. Oh, it's Kadabra. It has to make up for lost ground. It's 2 Pokemon against 3 now. This battle is still up in the air.
Perfect.
Which Pokemon is coming out?
I mean, it really doesn't matter what it is. We're going to lose to Tentacruel or Gyarados.
Oh, it's Arcana.
Interesting.
This is a fight between 2 different types of Pokemon.
So I believe we outspeed Arcanine, so we could get 2 double teams, or we could get a Psychic and then a double team. Based on the fact that we are in rough shape against the last Pokemon, I think we got to go with the 2 double teams and just gotta get the whole setup in, the whole thing, the whole shebang. If we lose, we lose. But you know, I want to put the best foot forward. The first 2 double teams matter the most, so we'll hit it with Psychic after it hopefully misses this dig. Damn it. 1. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, at 1 HP, we literally cannot afford to get hit even one time. So, at this point, 6 double teams. Actually, it will be 5 because of the whole dig turn thing.
It still won't attack.
Oh, it's got Swift. Duh. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. Really, it in the end, it really does not matter. We're not beating the Tentacruel at this point. Or Gyarados. Tentacruel or Gyarados. There's no way.
Oh, it's Tentacruel. It's 1 Pokemon against 2 now. The 10th battle continues.
All right, well, we will outspeed. But I do not want to get hit by Dig, so we're just going to have to wrap block it and hope we knock it out 100% from here. This is going to take a while.
What now? It just shrugged off that.
Oh my god, a crit still did 4 damage. It's going to take even longer than I thought.
The intense battle continues. The attack.
Maybe we'll get a 5-turn critical hit.
A decent hit. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. It's burrowed underground.
What? Ow.
What's next? Oh, the attack missed.
That literally makes no sense.
Rages on.
Did I miss? No, I went second. That doesn't make any sense. Tentacruel's at 100 speed. Arcanine has 95. They're both level 15. All right, well,
They're
lost.
staring each other down.
Ah,
They go into battle poses.
it went first again.
Dig this.
Oh, it's just got good DVs.
The weak
Apparently, really good DVs. If somehow it can manage to increase its speed by more than 5.
A minor hit. There's a big difference in HP. The attack still going on. It's a light hit. This matchup has become one-sided. What'll it do? A light hit. It can't make a move. What a furious battle. The attack is still continuing. There. Fireworks are flying in this battle. The attack still going on. Here's a light shot. Neither one is conceding an
This
inch.
Pika Cup is rough.
The attack is still continuing. A minor hit. Sparks are flying in this heated match. The attack still going on. It's a light hit. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle.
Okay, well, the only answer is they're speed tied. Which means this Tentacruel has got bad DVs, and that Arcanine's got good DVs. Not a shocker considering if I have an Arcanine, it's got better stats than mine, so makes sense.
Super effective. It's finally taken down.
Well, we don't exactly have time for another one, but we will pick our final team. I think after today's stream, we'll probably start 2 rerolls, considering we've never even made it to the last trainer yet. All right. All right, first Pokemon. Sandshrew. Okay, well, unfortunately, I don't think Sandshrew is going to be beating anything on the team full of very strong water types. Rhydon. I do not think you can get a Rhydon under level 20. Rhydon is catch a low-level Golduck, then trade it for a Rhydon at the Cinnabar Island Lab. There's a lot of trading going on at the Cinnabar Island Lab. I can't remember playing Yellow version, even though I owned a copy as a kid, but I don't remember Yellow Lab having so many trades. But yeah, no Rhydon. Pinsir. I don't think you can get a Pinsir that low level, but let's double check. Kanto Safari Zone Yellow version. Yes. Okay. You can't get a Pinsir. Okay. Well, depending on the moveset, Pinsir is probably going to be a keeper. Pinsir's fast. It hits hard. As long as it doesn't have Vice Grip and it's got like Body Slam, Pinsir's going to be great. Oh, Pinsir's also one of those Pokemon that learns Swords Dance via level up. Not that I think it really matters for the Tentacruel and Gyarados trainer, since they're going to outspeed, but you know, you'll hope. Hitter and female. Eevee, you can't get one under level 20. Pidgeotto, unfortunately, not super good. Despite being a bird, it's not very fast. Caterpie, okay, well, that's a joke. We're probably going to end up having to re-roll this whole team except for possibly Pinsir. And, okay, Gyarados. Okay, we got 2 keepers. Probably. Still very, very iffy on that Pinsir. But we'll take a look. Take a look and see what moveset it has. Alright. Pinsir. Why did they do this? Not only did they ruin Pinsir, they even gave it fantastic stats. Like anything over level 30 is good. It has 34 speed and 46 attack. It's so strong. It has terrible moves. Why? Why did they do this to our boy Pinsir? Yeah, we can't keep this. Unfortunate. Let's see. What is bug resist? Bug resist. Grass fighting. Ground. Grass fighting ground. All moves that last does not use. So yeah, it doesn't even resist anything useful. So yeah, Pinsir, unfortunate no-go. Gyarados, however, awesome. Awesome. Gyarados has rest. Gyarados can beat the Mr. Mime in a 1v1 with Hydro Pump if it does not get a special drop. It can two-shot the Mr. Mime, but unfortunately the Mr. Mime always gets a special drop on the very first turn. Freaking sucks. But let's go ahead and get our re-roll 5 Pokemon. I don't know if you can get a Parasect level 20 or lower, but let's double check. All right, well, it says you can catch a low-level Venonat in yellow version, trade it for Tangela in red-blue version. Red-blue version has a Cinnabar Lab trade? Where is this? Is Cinnabar Lab? Where are the options? I've talked to those guys. Like, there's like 2 trades in Cinnabar Lab. Where, like, I don't remember what the trades are off the top of my head, but there's like 2 trades in Cinnabar Lab. Why are there so many Cinnabar Lab trades in yellow version? Where are all these trainers? Or where are all these people offering these trades? All right, anyways, trade it for a Parasect in yellow version. Okay, well, regardless, there's no, you can't get one. All right, Nidoran male, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, this is not Gen 2 where I can just use Horn Drill. All right, Scyther. Considering we were able to get a Pinsir, let's fingers crossed we can get a Scyther. Level 15 yellow version. Yes, we can get a Scyther. Okay. All right, well, if Pinsir's bad, maybe its contemporary Scyther will be better. All right, well, Nidoran male's already on the team. Charizard, unfortunately, can't get one under level 20. Nidoqueen, okay. If I recall, Nidoking is the good one. I think Nidoqueen doesn't have better moves than Nidoking, even though its stats are slightly more balanced. Poliwhirl has good moves, but unfortunately, it does not have good stats. Has Surf and Earthquake, though. Venusaur, you can't get under level 20. Grimer. Okay, well, we've never gotten a Grimer, so I do not know what moves Grimer has, but I imagine Grimer doesn't have good moves. All right, you can't get a Graveler under level 20. 6. Shelter. Okay, well, we've already had Cloyster. I mean, how much worse could Shelter be? Cloyster, Shelter has just like, Cloyster has done nothing for any team. It has knocked out a single Rhyhorn. So, I mean, how much worse could Shelter be? The answer is very. All right, well, somehow, despite having reroll, we still have only 3 good Pokemon, 3 playable Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry. We were not rerolling Gyarados, obviously, so we do not have the Shelter. My bad. Gyarados was 6th. All right. Sorry about that. All right, Nidoran. What do you got? Thunderbolt, Blizzard, low 20s. Unfortunately, unplayable. Scyther. All right, come on, Scyther. Come on. Please, please. You have Swords Dance. You have Slash. You have Double Team. You have so many good moves. Please, for the love of God, have good moves. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, what am it's not like I'm gonna use double team, then sword stance, and then quick attack the like, I'm never gonna get an opportunity to do that. But in theory, it's possible. In theory, on Mr. Mime, I could, in theory, outspeed the Mr. Mime, use double team, and it could just never hit me, you know? And then I get my sword stances in and hopefully knock it out. But, you know, that's not gonna happen. But it's possible. All right, Nido Queen. Surf, double kick. So you basically just have surf. Okay. I think Nido King had earthquake. It does. And that's why Nido Queen is just not as good. But all of its stats are over 30, so okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, it's ground type, so it'll die to both Gyarados and Tentacruel, so it's useless. Poliwhirl. Yeah. What can you say? It's Poliwhirl. And Grimer. Am I blind? I swear Grimer was like in the middle numbers. Does Grimer have a high number? Oh, is Grimer not available? Actually, now that I think about it, Pokemon Mansion, all of the Pokemon are over level 20. Maybe you can't get one. I didn't even think about that. Grimer. Ha! The lowest level Grimer you can get is level 23. So yeah, there is no Grimer. All right, let's go. Oh, that we've already rolled the Shelter. Okay, well, Grimer's gonna be transferred to Shelter. Okay, well, that roll did in fact matter. All right, Shelter. I swear Shelter had a really high number. Surf, Blizzard, Explosion. Huh. I mean, it's just better Nidoran. Significantly higher defense Nidoran with Explosion. Actually, it's 28 attack Explosion. If I recall, Ghastly had 19 attack. Interesting. Shelter might be able to... Okay, so assuming Tentacruel uses Surf, Shelter might be able to knock out Tentacruel. It's got almost 50% more attack than Ghastly. And you guys saw that Ghastly did slightly more than half. That means it would do like 90% to Tentacruel. That's not going to knock it out, but you know, maybe it's a range. Maybe. All right, well, our team is now set. Thank you guys for joining in on today's stream. I appreciate it very much. I will be back again on Saturday, where we are playing Mega Heatran, I believe it is. And that Pokemon only starts with Tackle, I believe, so it'll be interesting. I am expecting a relatively easy run. Heatran, despite being in the slow level up group, is a little bit faster than you'd expect, and it has really high stats, so I think it'll be interesting. It probably will have a hard time with Blastoise, but considering it's got like 60 something speed, if you get it a high enough level, it might be able to just outspeed the Blastoise. So we will certainly see. That'll be an interesting run. But have a nice night, guys, and I will see you on Saturday. Bye.